Continuing Education Watch 10, a new study from a recent doctoral graduate at ISU puts a new spin on hitting the books. Now, these days, most things you read are right here, contained in one small device.
Yes, but the question of what students remember from these electronic books keeps coming up. Until now, News 10's Jacqueline Beavis talked to the man behind the new math to find out if you really do remember what you read, no matter how you read it.
Well, it's a matter of carrying all of this or carrying something as small as this. It would really lighten the load if it doesn't matter whether you read it from an ebook or an actual book.
As a lot of our schools start moving towards using digital content and digital devices, you say, well, is it going to affect them in a negative impact?
Students on computers, folks getting news from iPads. But do you always remember it no matter how you read it?
No matter what the format, whether it was paper or digital, the scores were not significantly different.
That's the findings from now Dr. Jim Johnson. He tested students after reading from books and iPads. The results mean schools now have a choice.
Basically, we're trying to say this is the content and these are your options to get the content. You know, because every school is different, not only the people, but their financing.
Here's the library, row after row of books, but even they're going digital.
We have an awful lot of ebooks here. I couldn't even tell you how many thousand we have at the moment, but we have a lot.
The change means fewer students with overstuffed bags.
And some people still prefer to look at paper, but more and more you're seeing students and faculty members for that matter who enjoy doing it electronically.
And it's offering new options for studying.
Usually the text is searchable. If you think, well, I was looking at something, was that in chapter 2 or chapter 3? With an ebook, you can just search for the phrase and boom, there it is.
This seems to be the direction of the 21st century, and now one local study gives it an A+.
Here's one example of data that's been proving that this isn't going to harm our kids, hopefully, in their test scores.
At ISU with photojournalist Cody Murphy, Jacqueline Beavis, News 10.
I would need the letters in that to be about that big so I could read them. Well, that study was about 2 years in the making, by the way.
Dr. Johnson says he plans to do more with the findings in the future.